Yeah. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Podkeen's podcast.
What's
How's
up,
it
everybody?
going? It's my boy Damien over here.
What up? What up?
What's
It's
going
your
on,
boy
man?
Dame.
And
You
your
already
boy
know.
Marcos. You already know what's going on with us. We be chilling. So how's your day been?
You know, really slow day. It's Sunday today, March 22nd, right?
It is. Is it 22nd?
Yeah,
It is
today's the
22nd.
22nd.
Man, this month is almost
yeah.
done, bro.
It's been a really slow Sunday for me. I didn't do much. This corona is affecting everything.
Yeah.
I went to the store earlier. Got lucky, found some ground beef. That was the highlight of my
Nice.
But other than that, yeah, very slow day. Actually, tomorrow will be our 1 month
Oh yeah.
anniversary, little 1 month of the
Fireworks
podcast.
and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Um,
It's been awesome talking to you guys, keeping y'all informed about everything,
yeah, what we hear, what we think, everything. We're
Basically.
bringing you guys all these episodes. Come on, it's only been a month, but we got everything set up.
Yes.
Big plans still coming.
Definitely.
Don't think we're slowing down.
We just starting on the come up.
Yep. All right, but what about you though, real quick, Marcos?
I've been
What's
alright. Just been
How's your
chilling,
day been?
This quarantine got me at home doing like 300 push-ups and sit-ups a day, man. I hate it.
You're still on that?
Yeah, what do you mean? What else am I gonna do? I'm gonna start doing Zumba pretty soon.
Dude, you should get one of those P90X.
I want
DVDs.
to,
Remember
bro.
those
I heard they don't
old things
work
in the
though.
day?
I heard they don't work, bro.
Hey, they might. I don't know.
I mean, they might do some, but why am I gonna pay like for $300 a month for that shit? I bet they're making money though.
Sure that. I mean, I don't
Right,
think that
that's
anybody
true.
buys them no more. But yeah,
They do buy Zumba though.
I think there's a lot of stuff on apps you can just download on your phone.
Yeah,
and,
but it's
and
not
cast
the
it
same.
onto the screen.
True that.
I don't know. I've heard of things. I can tell you about one or two.
Well,
Anyways.
anyways.
What's up, guys? The podcast today.
We have a special
we've
guest.
been talking about this
Yes.
for the last couple episodes. We told you we were gonna have a special guest this week on this
Definitely.
episode, so we decided to bring him in today. To homie Isaiah.
Isaiah, how's it going, bro?
What's
How's
up,
it going,
Isaiah?
bro? Doing
You
good,
alright,
doing good.
man?
Yeah, just fat chilling.
Fat chilling.
Yep.
I feel you, man.
Can't really do anything, huh?
How's the corona
Can't
affecting
go
you?
out.
How has Corona affected you?
Well, shit, man. No more weekends, no more weekdays. It's all home, bro. It's all from
Honestly,
home.
I forget about
I lost
what
a
day
fucking
it
job.
is.
Lost my job too, because
my
doing
gosh.
serving. So, restaurant closed down.
If what you told me is true, I might have lost my job recently too.
Really?
No.
If Dallas County is saying we gotta stay home, who knows? I'm not gonna be working. I have one job that I'm gonna make $700 in
Okay.
in another 2 weeks, but
But that's in another 2 weeks.
exactly.
Yeah, you gotta wait those 2 weeks.
And then it's the 22nd, so rent's coming up in a week.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So
I'm saying, bro. I got a truck bill due in the next few days, and I'm like, fuck.
Honestly, dude, I think that my landscaping should be still going if y'all were trying to hit up some landscaping,
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
we'll see, bro. I may need it, bro. I may need a few.
Because, I mean...
if this weather clears up, yeah. I mean, I thought it was gonna rain all week.
No, I
But
don't.
it
I don't.
didn't.
No, I
No.
don't think this week is supposed to rain.
Well, it did, but it rained mostly, at
Oh, yeah.
night. Like, in the middle while we were
That's true.
sleeping.
Yeah.
Like, it was,
That's
pour
true.
and storm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. This has been a really crazy week. Where were you working at?
So I actually had just got a new job. I was working at the airport, and then
Mm-hmm.
they actually, the day that I quit, it's really, really weird. The day that I quit,
Mhm.
they had their first coronavirus
No.
passenger travel through the DFW airport.
The one here in Grapevine?
The one here in Grapevine.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
bro. Yep. He came in from Los Angeles, and I was in. Came in. So they had the first trip. Yeah, and they came in,
Are you
got
serious?
tested. Yeah, I got tested. And turned to be positive, and I quit. And
You tested positive?
no, he got tested positive.
Oh, shit.
No, I know.
It's like, whoa, bro, get the...
Yeah, I was about to say, get the hell out of
Well,
here.
anyway, yeah. So that was kind of weird, but that's the. I ended up quitting that job. Then I got a job at First Watch. It's a little
Oh,
breakfast
First
cafe.
Watch's
Yeah,
place.
yeah. It's a
It's a
good
good place.
good place. but yeah.
But then they closed down, right?
They closed down like shortly a few weeks later. So
that's crazy, man. Because First Boss is actually one of the best breakfast places I've been to
dude,
in
I'm
my life.
saying,
I would
bro.
say I got one that's a little better than that.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe in Mexico I've been to a couple good
Another
places.
Broken Egg is pretty good.
I haven't
Broken
been there.
Egg. I think I've been there once.
It's pretty good there.
Where's it at?
There's one at South Lake.
South Lake, yeah.
I went to the one in Houston a few times. That one's
Uh-huh.
also pretty good.
Interesting.
It's hard to find-
Isaiah's from Houston.
Yeah, it's hard to find a really, really good breakfast spot, but that's one of them, bro.
Yes.
And it's like a healthier place.
There's one
Yeah.
over here in
So-
Lewis now.
so
Yeah, on Glade.
Oh yeah,
The
yeah,
one on Glade, That's crazy though, man. Crazy stuff.
yeah, dude.
So like coming into this episode, we're actually gonna be talking about a couple of things going on, like government-wise, and
I don't really know what we're gonna be talking about.
No?
We'll see how this goes, but
Okay.
I mean, we got what a whole hour to
Of course,
kill at
yeah.
least if we want. So,
I
but yeah, I mean, if Dallas County shut down, that's crazy, dude. I told Marcos this thing last night. Dude, guess what? What I found out about like all of these cases here in Tarrant County so far.
What?
Marcos, I told you last night.
Oh.
Okay.
So like,
Here, you guys.
there's
talk about
apparently
some- I'll
just
find
been
this
like
real quick.
basically a case in like every county, bro.
In
It's
Texas?
basically, dude. Like he told me all these counties, and I was just like, wow, wow. Like that's a lot of counties, bro.
They're everywhere.
Yes.
Well,
bro.
you know how many counties are in Texas?
A lot.
Like 350.
What?
Yeah, shit. You know, I think it's gonna be around that. Yeah. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
That's crazy.
I'm actually gonna look that up so I can verify that.
That's crazy, man. When it comes to like the states, like a lot of states have all this coronavirus stuff, you know? Like if we went to a full quarantine, bro, that'd be ridiculous.
So I mean, every state has a case now.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, so I was wrong. I was off of 100, so it's 254.
254?
254.
That's crazy. That's still a lot of counties.
That's still a lot of counties. You know what I'm saying?
You don't even like realize it, huh? Living a daily life, you know, you're like going through all these counties and you're just thinking it's still the same county, you know? I'm always like, oh, this must be Tarrant County. Oh, it's part of Tarrant County,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Dude, there's just honestly. Okay, here it is. Okay, so as of yesterday, there's 42 cases only in Tarrant County. So out of the 350 counties
250.
or 250 counties in our one county, there's 42 confirmed cases.
Wow.
And in these 42 cases, there's been 11 in Arlington, 11 in Fort Worth, 3 in South Lake, 3 in Mansfield, and one or two in other cities across the county. And according to the health department, Colleyville, Euless, Lakeside, and North Richland Hills all have 2 cases each.
Mm-hmm.
And then also Benbrook, Grand Prairie, Grapevine, Keller, Watauga, and White Settlement each have 1 case.
That's ridiculous.
And then, so, there's 39 active cases right now of this 42. 2 people have recovered, luckily, and 1 of them has died.
So this is where, if we're talking about like survival and then death rate, you know, you said 2 people have recovered and 1 person has died.
Yeah.
Do you know how old that person that died was?
I think the person that died was an old man.
I think it was an old man, yeah.
Oh, that's right. I think I did hear about that.
In Arlington.
Yeah, it was like 60 something.
Something like that.
Something a little older. So,
But they have to have pre-existing, you know.
Well, they don't have to.
they don't have to.
No, they have to, but they're more vulnerable.
Anyone,
at
yeah.
that
So
stage.
I honestly really believe it's just depending on your body, on how you take it, how your body handles it, just like any other virus as well. So I don't know. It really depends on your immune system. If you've had pre-existing conditions, because if so, obviously it's going to affect you a lot worse, I would assume.
I mean, not only that though, even if you think you can, you know, overcome the virus if you catch it, if you get it, like that's not the point. The point is like nobody's trying to get it at all.
Yeah.
Because it's just such a risk
It is
to
a
the
risk,
certain people that can't handle it.
You know what I'm
You know what I
saying?
mean?
Yeah. Like, I think I heard a case where, like, the kid did get infected with coronavirus and then went and, like, you know, got tested for it, and then they found out there was something else wrong with the kid as well.
No.
So they had no idea about this existing, you know, condition that they already had, but once they got the virus, showed up.
So,
But
it's like, it's an
So
eye
it's like-
opener.
yeah, but you know, it's like you know, your parents could have something and be dealing with something that you may not know of, and then you have it and you bring it home, and then you get your family sick.
I mean, think about it like this too. What if it's not just a physical thing? Like, what if you have bad mental health and you start having bad anxiety attacks because you have the coronavirus, and
Very
then that
true.
affects you and
Yeah,
hurt you
yeah,
too.
because you could be, you know, like, yeah, exactly. A person could be full on healthy physically, but mentally,
yeah.
they're not there as well. And I was reading something today on Twitter saying we need to be careful about people who are having suicidal thoughts,
Mhm.
especially in times like this, because we're on like a soft lockdown. People were advised to stay home and be alone, and that's a very, very
Bad thing.
It's a very like good, or I would say good, very.
That's like suicidal rates going up.
It's
right
it's
there.
it's a trigger for it. Yeah,
It is.
they don't have
It's-
any AA or NA classes happening right
They
now.
don't.
And then like they also, I know of this counseling place in Hearst or somewhere in Fort Worth, and that place shut down too. It's dude,
Really
it's
Yeah.
it's hard for people who do need
help.
people.
Yeah,
You know, so that support.
yeah. And I mean, and just like as human beings, we're very social. Like I would honestly think as America, we're one of like the most mobile country.
Country.
You know, we travel like crazy. Businesses going everywhere.
Lyft, Uber,
you know what I'm saying?
stuff
Lyft,
like
Uber,
that.
yeah, that's available in other countries. But other people just walk. You know, we're traveling from state to state to state, crossing country. You know,
Bro,
entire
people-
country like
People don't wanna
multiple
make that walk,
times.
bro. They
You know
always
what I'm
take
saying? Multiple
all kind of
times.
things,
Dude,
like-
even now with all these like these flight ticket prices going down, like the people are still wanting to travel.
People were
like,
still
heavy.
traveling. Yeah.
Like
Mm.
even whenever there's something like this happening, it's not stopping human nature just wanting to leave, especially here in the U.S.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Being
it's
stubborn.
it's hard to stop, and it's affecting a lot of people. That's what it's growing like crazy, and so and this is where like some people would advise that we need to be a lot stricter on what we're doing, and some people would be like, it's not that big of a deal, it's just another virus that you know. That's one of the things that I'm trying to think as well, is like of the older generations, they're not taking it as serious, and some of us aren't taking it as serious because we've been around where there's a virus or a flu, there's something that's come out, and it's been okay.
True.
Everyone freaks out about it, and then nothing's happened.
Yeah.
No, it's not big, it's not at all. But there's no vaccine. You can't go to the hospital and get it treated right away like I can with the flu.
But what about those people that don't get vaccines?
So the people
There is no vaccine.
There is
no
not a
matter what.
vaccine. If they say they've gotten better, it's their body doing better. It's
Yeah.
them.
So what about? There's a lot of people like
It's
that. out
but
there
it's what I'm saying. But
nowadays.
it's same thing with the flu. If I get sick from it and you get sick from it, I can get sick from it for 6 weeks and you can get sick from it for 2 weeks. But we still had the flu.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna hit people different. You can recover from it, and then you'll be okay from it, and then now your body is immune to that virus. That's how it works. If I get the flu, more than likely, I did, you know, I beat it. I am now immune to that type of flu.
Yeah.
But you know, there's different types of flu.
Of
So.
course. Yes. That's crazy.
So, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really know what the government's. I think the government. Some people are mad at the government, and yeah, I definitely think they should have acted a lot sooner.
Okay.
But I think that it could have scared a lot of people.
So, all right. So coming into
Because-
that, do you think this is all maybe a cover up towards something that might be happening that's bigger
How do you
than
think
this?
this coronavirus really started though? Like, cause dude, I remember seeing this
so-
on Twitter before it was like breaking.
Well, you
news.
have to
Okay, so
realize
here's the thing.
coronavirus-
So yes, I think a lot of people are getting confused on where it's been around. Yes, coronavirus has been around, but not this type of coronavirus.
There was one. There was one
You know
in
what
like
I'm saying?
2002. It was SARS.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly. Not this type. Just like there's different types of of viruses.
Supposedly
It's just-
cats get this a
growing.
lot. Cats
This is
get
the
coronavirus.
coronavirus is like the family name of like certain like viruses.
Yeah.
So there's like a whole bunch.
Yeah. So. What were we talking about? I always got off track.
We were talking about
About
cats
the
getting
cats
it
getting-
all.
Oh, okay. How do I think it came around? It's been around, but I don't know, bro. And I was watching this video from the CDC, and they said that there's no original proof that it came from bats, but that it did come from an animal. And I'm not sure if that's true or
I
not.
thought I saw something that
I
said
think-
it came from either bats or snakes.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
we talked about this actually in one of our podcasts. Is apparently this all started off. So, United States has the same thing. We have a CDC, something like where they control like diseases and they test them out on animals and stuff like that. Well, apparently the one in China is over there by Wuhan.
Yeah, and then
Which
it got
all started. So apparently
released.
they were selling these animals, or maybe disposing them, but they got a hold of them and started selling them to people. And a lot of people over there, they eat just random shit.
Yeah.
They eat random shit, bro. I'm sorry. No disrespect. I'm not used to that. But yeah, they eat a lot of stuff over there.
Yeah.
So
They also killed the animals like right there. It's like a farmer's market,
Mm-hmm.
but with live animals. And they kill the animal right there in front of you.
Whoa, I didn't know that.
Look into it. But that's apparently has. So this has probably been around for longer than we've even known. Because
Yeah, and then
it may be
and
a
then,
smaller version.
and
of
then
it,
one
but
person
it's-
just happened to, with one animal, happened to get the virus, and
Well,
then
they're
it
chopping
kinda
it up
spread
on the
like
same
that.
like wooden block that they're chopping up everything else on.
It's like a meat market.
To me, yeah.
It's like a meat market,
So-
but the goat is actually in the bag. And
So
we're
they're
like,
killing this goat and having this like wooden block next to it to fucking like chop their head off onto, and then they're moving that block and then they're going over here and they're like chopping off chickens' heads.
But what I think is very
Yeah.
interesting is that the person that got it, dude, it literally took. So apparently he was in Wuhan, wherever, a city by it, involved with it, and then 2 hours later he took the plane, and then an hour later he came back. He was feeling sick, and he went to the doctor, and then boom, he had it. Like, this is fast. This is fast, man. Like this spreads like that. I'm telling you, this isn't where like, okay, just wash your hands and it'll be, you'll be Gucci. Get some hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
This is some like. It's gonna go into your throat type shit,
Well, so that's the thing too, is how do you get infected from it? And if I if I come in contact with it, it doesn't mean I'm gonna get it. It does have to be ingested into your body as like a virus. That's why they're like advising you not to touch your face and do this and that, just because it's all right there next to your eyes and stuff like this.
So you physically have to like be touching your face.
Or I mean, I think what they're saying too, if someone.
Because people are.
Well, so actually, it can be transmitted through air.
Yeah, because some
It
people
can
got
be
it from. They
transmitted
weren't
through-
even close to the
It's
people.
respiratory also,
Yeah.
so like you can get it.
So it can be in the air.
Yeah, which is real crazy. Really,
And
really
it's
crazy.
been windy and shit.
Really crazy.
It has been windy. I mean, but is it just allergies? Who knows?
We don't know. Hashtag allergies. Hashtag Corona season 2020.
Hashtag Rona season, yo.
Any shout outs today, Damien?
Well, speaking of Rona season, there's definitely no shout outs, but there's definitely some call outs.
Okay.
Steve will
Same
do
going
it,
on.
you motherfucking pussy. Oh, I swear to you, I will shotgun faster than you.
Ooh.
I'm calling you out. I know you guys just started your punk ass podcast,
snap.
but
Oh,
you
they
gotta,
started a
you
podcast?
Yep, yes they
Oh,
did.
then they
You
should do it then.
Y'all got to take some notes from the big boys right here.
You know what I'm
At your
saying?
boy
Pod King.
Dame.
Add
Yep.
your boy Pod Kings podcast on Twitter. Hit him up. My boy Dame can take you on, bro.
We are the Pod Kings of podcasts. It's King Marcos right here and King Dame here to rule over all of y'all. And we got our boy Joe Rogan over here who's also a king.
Ayo.
But Steve will do it. I'm calling you out. Respond or don't be a bitch. Respond to me, pussy.
Have you texted him or anything?
I've been texting you now, boys. I've been messaging y'all. Steve, I'm calling you out, buddy.
Damn.
And this will not stop until you reply to me.
You gotta reply, my man. Yo, get the ad name out. Bro.
No. Fuck this. Fuck this. I'm not gonna put your
free
ad
comp.
name. I'm not putting
No
your
free
ad
comp.
name out there. Fuck you, Steve. Come find me at Damien G 2015. I'm calling you out, bitch.
Damn. Okay.
Marcos, I think we gotta hear something from our sponsor real quick.
We do.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
Wait.
All right, well, yeah, Marcos, Anchor, you already know. They
Anchor.
sponsor us. You love them. Everybody knows this. We appreciate you, Anchor. Thanks for sponsoring us still to
Definitely.
this day
We're
one.
hood rats.
You know, like I said,
And you
tomorrow
sponsor us.
will be 1 month.
Yes, it
on
will.
podcast, and Anchor's been there since the first day, so we appreciate that.
It's good stuff.
But anyways, Isaiah, I got a question for you. And, you know, because of this question, I also got to give a shout out to the person who asked it. Okay, so we got a question from Twitter, and we want to get your opinion on it. All right. Here we go. What's his name? This is from...
Dun, 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 dun.
This is from Joshua Skipper 11 at Joshua Skipper 11. His name on Twitter is Truth on the Run 33. He wants to know, are they really changing the batteries in birds while we self-quarantine?
Question mark.
What do you think about that? Are they? We talked about this a little bit on our last podcast.
We did. What do
Okay.
you think, Isaiah? I mean, you have to accept the fact that you have not seen that many birds around lately. Like, there hasn't
It's
been
true.
any. Like,
You're right.
where have they been? Boom, changing the batteries. And you know what? I realized today, I saw a couple more. They were all at my house.
Why else do they want you to stay indoors so you won't go outside to see them?
No.
What's going on?
I
out
think
in the
that they
outdoors?
were actually either
hibernating.
no.
It's springtime. They should all be out.
They're probably moving south to like Africa or like north up to like
All right,
Canada.
so let me
during,
ask you
like
something.
when we're in the winter season, they're in the summer season or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what birds usually do. So I think the answer to that is no.
Thank you at Joshua Skipper 11. Okay, no, see, the thing is, I believe it. There could be batteries. Okay, look. There's definitely birds that spy on people. This has been happening since, like...
Have y'all seen that
the
cartoon
cold- since
movie?
the
It
war?
was like The Pigeon with Will Smith, and he was turned into like a spy, but he was a pigeon.
I've not seen. That's a new movie. I've not seen that.
It was a
One.
movie.
What
yeah,
is
It's
that?
a new.
It
It's
was
a
like
new.
Disney.
It's
It
a
was like
newer
Disney.
movie. I'd say it came out like a
I
month,
took my son
maybe 2
to
months
go
ago.
Is it Aladdin?
Shout out to my
Okay.
son. I love you, son.
Is it Aladdin?
Daddy loves you.
No,
What?
it's
talking
called. It's
about
called
Aladdin?
like Spy or something, right?
It's called Spy something with the
Oh, the
pigeon. And
two
it has Will
spies?
Smith.
There's
Will
two of them,
Smith.
right?
Yeah, it's the pigeon and the Smith. Will Smith.
Okay, Marcos. you must love this fucking movie.
No, I'm trying to get you to fucking know what it is. Alright, but whatever. But yeah, it was basically like that. Pigeons
I mean, what
are
do you
spies.
think? Yeah, exactly. What do you think, Marcos? I mean, certain movies don't get made up just out of thin air, bro. They get made off ideas that other people
You know,
have.
there's that theory of like the government has to tell us what goes on in the world some sort of way. What if they do it through movies, shows, Walking Dead? It's all based on that.
What do you think,
A
Marcos?
disease. I don't think they were changing out the batteries, but my theory is,
You think it's possible that they have that?
maybe. But I'm thinking like,
I
know
think
how
they-
animals. Hey, let me talk. You know how animals like predict when a disaster is about to come and how they like start hibernating and leaving
Like,
when
and also how
disasters
dogs
happen.
know?
Okay.
Like, yeah, kind of like when that sense of how dogs know and stuff like that. What if they're like something's about to happen, bro? All these earthquakes in Mexico. What was it? Utah that had one. You know?
Yeah, Utah had a bad
Yeah, had a bad one. Like all these dude.
I think-
and it technically still is tornado season right now. March is tornado
I'm,
season.
I'm pretty sure Tennessee had a bad one.
We've been
recently,
having
too.
right. Like it's been cold and boom, it hits 80 like next week. That's like a drastic change.
Last week it said it was gonna rain for like 10 days straight, and it's it hasn't really been raining much.
It rained
except
for
at
like
night.
it rained for like 3 days straight, and then like had a break, and then
Yeah.
it didn't even rain for like 3 days straight. It was like off and on pretty much.
Basically.
I mean, it's what if us staying inside is helping out the world though?
It is. No,
I
for
mean,
sure it is. No, that's
How the
fact. Yeah.
rivers and the
China had a a satellite image taken, like, you know, before and after, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And there was like, I'm not sure if this was correct. I think they said there was a reduce in carbon dioxide from when the people were, you know, quarantined, and then when they were released, that carbon dioxide was able to show up again on satellite images, like by a lot, you know, obviously because China is so populated. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, that's insane. I heard that Italy, they can, like, their river in their canals and stuff is getting clearer. They can see fish now inside.
Yeah.
Could you not see it before?
I think no, because the boats were moving so much, the fish probably were not, like.
Oh, yeah, they couldn't be there.
I mean, it's outrageous what's happening. What if somehow this was Mother Nature, like, I'm gonna give the world a disease so that they can prevent climate change somehow?
I mean, who knows, man?
What do you think about Bernie Sanders wanting 2,000 to go to every household? To every person in every household that...
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out
Support it
how to do
100.
this.
Support it 100. What do you mean how to do it?
I don't know how to do it. How do I apply for it?
I don't think that's...
Oh, it's not.
happened
You
yet.
shouldn't even. No, yeah, you can't. Yeah, no,
Not
it's
yet.
not. No,
I think
but,
Trump is trying to do
But
it.
so it's that could definitely. It's definitely.
That's
Hey,
a lot of
you-
money, though.
Bro, is it?
Due to all the
2,000 for
people
each person
in
in
the world?
Hold on.
All the people in the
Hold on.
world?
Is it?
It can be up to 4,000.
Okay, so we're
Dude,
going. Okay,
yes.
even
It'd be in
still,
the
even
trillions.
even still, is it?
I don't know.
No, it's not.
No.
No, if you know how much money is out there in the world, it's more than like. Yeah, more than we ever.
You think
Anyways,
so?
yeah, because I mean, hell, after like the coronavirus hit and the stock market started going down,
Uh-huh.
the FBI pumped $1.5 trillion into the stock markets.
What?
Yeah. So how many Americans are there in the USA? Do you know?
I don't know. Let's look it up.
Let's look it up.
The census is coming
Google.
around. I see that a lot.
The what?
The census. I've heard about that a lot. Let's see. How many people...
Oh yeah, it's 2020.
Hmm?
It's 2020. They came out with a census every 10 years.
Can you believe it's the start of a new decade, bro?
Okay. As
Now
of
this
2018, there's 327.2 million.
327.
0.2 million. As of 2018.
So
Yeah.
327. Let's go. Let's just say 330 million then, right?
You think, nah, there's probably way more people now, bro.
No, because I just added 3 million for the past 2 years. It was 2018. That's 330 million, right? Oh shit. So 330 million divide by 1.5 trillion.
Well, in
right?
2019, it was... it was 329.45.
Yeah. So let's just estimate 330 million.
Okay.
It's a decent estimate.
Yeah.
So there'd be that divided by 1.5 trillion. Dude, I don't even know if like I could do that many. Like
Keep going. You got it.
it would be 15.
That's crazy.
That's million. I can't.
Just add zero.
Oh, hold on. No, let me flip it to the side. You can't add zeros. You just gotta. What the? Come on.
What's going on, bro?
My phone's not working. That's what's going on.
Okay, come on.
Oh, that's why. Phone wasn't unlocked. Gotcha, fam. Alright, so here we go. 1.5 trillion. That's that, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Equals 0.22. So it would actually be the other way around. We did that wrong. Hold on. Fuck.
But yeah.
Yeah, keep talking. Let me figure this math out.
I mean, I don't know. I think it's a lot. Because that'd be like $8,000 coming into... I mean, for me, it'd be like $8,000 coming in here. For Carmen, it'd be like... No, never mind. What am I saying? Okay, for me and Carmen both, it'd probably be like $6,000 coming in.
That's crazy. That's crazy stuff. Well, as soon as this comes out, I am
Wow,
going to
that's
apply.
no way.
What?
It came out to 4.54. So it would be So 330. Let's say if you had 330 million Americans gave, 1.3. Okay, that's a lot actually.
Yeah, that's a lot.
How about we just multiply 2,000 times?
What if we give them half?
Well, let's just. No, because and honestly, you have to think about what people are living off of. Because even $1,000 isn't enough. I would say $2,000 is a decent.
It's
I guess.
reasonable.
Is that when the chip comes into play?
Yeah.
It'll be just digital money.
5 times.
The biggest problem for me is because $1,000 isn't even paying really for a month's rent in most states for a 1-bedroom apartment.
Okay, so
I think that's when the chip
whoa,
comes
is that
into play.
actually because? Okay, how big is that number? Because it goes hundreds, thousands, hundred thousands, millions.
Wait.
That's trillions.
Hold on.
So that's right.
That's hundred thousands, millions, trillions.
No.
No, billions.
No,
because
it'll
after
be
millions is billions.
Billions,
Billions, and then
trillions. So that's
1 trillion, 155
So yes,
billion.
and you know what I did? I did 330 million Americans times $3,500.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
no, it's not.
1 trillion, bro.
Bro, the FBI just fucking pumped 1.5 trillion into its fucking stock market. How are you going to tell me that's not enough?
I mean, I don't know.
Continuously, you know what I'm saying? How are you going to tell me that's a lot of money? No, it's not. The American government has
But
that
do you
type
know
of
where
money.
our debt is, bro? Our debt is in the trillions.
Debt really when will China ever each country is in debt to each country in so many different ways. If we're so in debt with China,
Right, so
if we're
have you
so in
heard-
debt with China,
Right.
why is China allowing multiple like Fortune 500 companies have factories over there so they can cut taxes?
But what if? All right, so I get you.
Exactly.
I
So
get you, but
the money is there. There's not a problem about it's too much money.
yeah.
It's that they don't want to do it.
What if
Italy
the
did
world-
it. Any other
What if like a war of the worlds happened?
I don't know, Marcos. I don't believe that's gonna happen.
You don't believe
I
that?
mean, what if that happened though?
Right? And we're talking about this debt that we owe to each other, this disease we're to start from. Like, there's a lot going on right now.
And honestly, it is kind of scary
You
with
know?
this disease because
Germany got this same thing happened. Like Germany has cases also, dude. What if everyone really finds out where all this came from and how it all happened, and then boom, everyone's involved.
Well, we know how
It's
it
in
happened.
Russia.
Well, we know how it happened. But what do you mean?
No, what if revenge? I'm talking about revenge came back into play.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
A war of wars type shit.
I don't know how that would affect us.
Some people could get mad that you're traveling to their country or whatever, but then they could just close out their borders or whatever. It's a virus, so it's traveling from it's bacteria.
Mm-hmm.
I could cough on a cardboard wood or whatever, and then because it's able to last on I don't for so extended period of time, and that person come touch that place, and now that person has it. Whatever.
Well, it's true. I mean, there's a lot of flight companies are still around, but they're only going to certain spots, and a lot of them are only staying inside of the U.S. right now.
Kinda, unless it's unless it's
So domestics are still going on, or no?
I think some domestics
I think
are
so,
still
yeah.
happening.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's considered an essential.
Yeah.
So airports will stay open.
There's only just because
That's crazy.
Yeah,
America
it really
did it,
is crazy.
we're not the only ones that did it. Other countries are doing this too. Canada is nobody's coming over here. Mexico, I think, is doing the same. But it's weird.
still.
There's nothing that's been really reported in Mexico.
I know.
No, I think they have.
there is a
they're
couple.
vice president or something.
Yeah.
No, there's nothing over there.
Really?
No, there's a case, bro. I looked it up the other
There's
day.
no cases in Mexico at
Let me
all.
look this up.
Well, yeah.
Well,
On a
I think
global.
back to the money there real quick. It's not a lot of money, but I think it's enough to work for the people in America right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Because they
definitely.
also they can't be spending all of this money towards us, And then they already did it to the stock market. They can't take that back.
Yeah.
But they also got to start researching for cure.
Yeah, and like that's
I feel you.
But it's also like if we get this money, if they put us on lockdown, what I think maybe they shouldn't even be giving us. Maybe they should just apply us like $1,000 for food, and then say all your bills are paid for. No credit, you don't have to pay for a credit card. No truck, no insurance or whatever. That's covered because you've been paying for it. We're just gonna take care of that because we're the government. We're supposed to.
Yeah.
And then we're just gonna send you money because you need help for groceries. You need to buy some shit.
Definitely in Mexico.
Yeah.
No, give me a number, Marcos.
Well, this is the map. All right, I'll check it out. I got you.
Well, so on a global scale, as far as like how everything can be affected, it kind of scares me because, like I said, it really just depends on how long this thing lasts.
All right, so
because
there's 251 cases
in Mexico.
Yeah.
That's not that bad though. What's the least amount of cases in a country?
They're all
Yeah,
up
that'd
there.
be dope if they could do something like that.
They're all up there, bro. Oh, okay. So China only had 81,000.
Well, you just said that Mexico had 251.
Wait.
Give me the
Oh,
least.
my bad.
I want the least, Marcos. You're going to the highest.
I know, my bad. Hold on, let me check this out.
I think it's in order from highest to least, homie.
Is it? Oh, it is. Damn. Vatican City. Uganda, the Gambia.
How do all these places have at least one
Syria.
case, though? Oh my gosh.
They said they have at least one.
Somalia.
A lot of places have at least one.
That's what it says. It only
Grenada.
has one.
La Dominica Republic.
If it only has one, you have to think. Majority of the time, it's just because it's
Nicaragua.
unreported though too as
Sudan.
well.
Santa Lucia,
Bro, it's pretty cool looking at all these names.
El Salvador,
Liberia. Guyana.
the Bahamas.
Hey, that's cool. They only have 4 cases, bro. That's crazy.
That's not cool, Marcos.
That's not cool.
We don't support the coronavirus.
Well, we don't. No, we don't. We don't at all.
We support coronas, but not coronavirus.
Yeah, Corona season. Hashtag Corona season 2020. That's crazy, though. But yeah.
I mean, this is too much going on, honestly. Like, what is gonna happen once this clears up? I know you were saying that it could take up to a year. I think it's gonna be 6 months.
I don't think so.
I think it's going to
The
take...
biggest problem we have right now is that there's no way that they can test on mice right now because there's not enough. There's
Mice?
a certain type of mice that they test the vaccines on,
Wow.
and they don't have enough of them right now because they're not.
No, we
doing
skipped animal testing. That's the first thing. That's something we've never done before. For any vaccine, any medicine, whatsoever.
It's probably because they don't have the mice.
No. It's because
for,
extreme
like,
measures takes
The medicine or like the... I don't know. That's crazy.
I don't know what happened when they tested the person.
They skipped animal testing. Yeah, they skipped
So
animal
what
testing.
happened when they tested the person though?
They're just monitoring them, but we don't know. So, and if this one goes wrong, they're supposed to be monitoring it for like an entire year, and that's why they're saying the vaccine's going to take 18 months, a year and a half. So they're monitoring the person for the entire year to see if it any affects them, even in the long term, because it may not affect you now, but like 9 months later, it can end up killing you for whatever reason, slowly. So they have to monitor this person. And if everything goes right, then we can use it in 18 months.
Yeah.
18 months.
Scary.
That's real long time, bro. And this is like, I don't think it's gonna be in 6. It can be in 6 months, but it's got to get shut. Everything has to get shut down now because everyone's still. No one gives a fuck.
Yeah, like
no
you just
one
said,
gives
the
a
airports are
fuck,
still
bro.
open, right?
You know what I'm saying? No, airport, everything, shut it down, bro. No one gives a fuck.
Dude, that's it. Dude, this is so shitty. Because
And so yeah,
nobody is making money right now.
Yeah, that is true. Which is why we need that help.
but as I'm saying, we could change it from an 18-month thing to a 3-month thing if we take drastic measures.
Like what? Like what kind of...
Shut everything down, like I just said.
Like
Everything needs to get shut down. That's very drastic measures. But then you also go with like, if you do that, people start panicking, bro.
Mm-hmm.
People start panicking like fucking crazy.
How's Italy doing? They like shut everything down, didn't they? Aren't they like at their houses?
Yeah, but they listen. Americans don't listen.
Well, I know, but like, how are they doing though? Like, what I'm trying to compare is like, how are they doing with the quarantine and how we're doing without this
I don't know.
quarantine?
It's not great out there. It's empty.
Isn't their numbers going up?
Dude, I
Empty
know they had
streets.
like 700
Yeah,
deaths
they
in
are.
one day.
No.
700 people died.
They had the
yeah.
most deaths in one day reported.
700, bro. And that's how it's gonna hit America. I'm almost like positive that's how it's gonna hit America.
What do you mean? How they die in one day?
So here's the real thing, bro. Like, if you take a look at how past countries have reacted to it and how we're reacting to it, we're not reacting the same. We're not. We took slower measures. Our first case was in January.
Mm-hmm.
We're in March.
Is the government plotting something?
So here's the thing. You wait, right? You wait till every major city is just so infected enough to where you're forced to be on a major lockdown. I read today that New York City is now receiving help from the National Guard.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like watching, like protecting everything because they are on a lockdown.
I think martial law is going to come.
Yes. So here's the thing. So if you wait till every major city is just so infected, right, to you, or what quote unquote infected, to where you need to shut down that city. Yes, at that point, then you can enforce martial law because people are scared. People are saying, "Holy shit, I don't want this fucking virus." Yes, it's everywhere, and yes, I see the reason why on the need to shut every city down. So that's where martial law comes in. Yeah. So martial law could definitely be around the corner.
Okay, but think about this.
I think
I
think it's coming.
Think about this.
Real
What if this is
soon.
happening because the election's happening soon? So they're trying to make every state divided so that there cannot be an election, and then Donald Trump is just automatically like still
snap. No.
bam. Like what if that's why we're reacting so late? Because he's like, okay, I can give myself time. If I put us in lockdown, nobody can go vote.
True. Yeah, I kind of put a hole because it's really like so a presidency is more important than the American people? Come on, bro. I'm trying to take care of the American people. Let's just wait this out and then we'll focus on the election.
Yeah. Well, Joe Biden's winning right now.
Fuck that guy.
No, actually,
It's
Bernie
like
Sanders
equal.
just
Did he just
recently
pass it?
pulled ahead this morning.
Whatever.
No, let me see.
Whatever, bro.
Yeah,
You're
lying.
lying. You're lying.
You're lying to
Marcus,
me.
Google it, fool. Don't get on Twitter for this shit.
You're lying, bro.
All right.
You know,
Truth is, I am lying. I have no clue.
Wow.
I was gonna say
you're
if that's true, it's because Bernie's been so like active with like with what's been going on.
What are you gonna search up, Marcos? Democratic polls.
They've closed the polls. It's not voting.
Look up. What would you?
Exactly. We would have to look up the presidential thing.
Just look up presidential nominees 2020. Let's see what it pulls up.
What did you say?
Yeah.
Look up presidential nominees 2020.
Did you hear that statistic that said in 8 weeks?
No. What?
That said in 8 weeks, 56% of people in California will be infected with the disease.
No.
56%.
Yep, I saw that the other day.
So, my question is, how do these people react once they have the virus? How are they dying?
It's just
Is my question.
taking you.
Well,
You're just getting very sick
Because there's a
It's
lot
a
of cases
it's a
where people survive.
because you're like we talked about earlier. It's
It
just
really
your
is
immune
upon your
system.
body,
It's
like-
just your immune system, bro. And
But
how you
like you
take
said
care of
on
it.
that freaking, like right now in Italy, 700 people died in
Because
one day.
they're
Like, what kind of people were
they're
these?
not getting health, and you have to Italy. I would assume Italy to be an older older
True.
country or whatever. I see a lot of young people out there partying out. I mean, I don't know. I've never been to Italy or whatever, but
I mean, Jersey Shore.
Like New Jersey. Oh, and they did go to Italy. That's right.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yo, shout out to Jersey Shore, guys. If you wanna get us on the cast,
Shut the.
you know, IGTL all the time,
Marcos
bro.
are old, dude. One of them's in prison.
No way. Who?
I think.
Is it
Mike-
the situation? No.
It's for like something like.
Is it
did
like
you know
child? I thought wasn't it for like a child something?
No, it's
What,
for like
Marcos?
That's all right.
like not paying his taxes.
It's like tax fraud or
Yeah.
something.
Why?
Like not paying his taxes.
You're lying to me.
He didn't
No,
pay his taxes.
taxes.
But Trump is still the president? Question mark.
Let me see those taxes, Donald Trump. We want to see them.
Yep, we do.
No redacted nothing.
Bring out the. Bring out the facts.
No fake news here. We just want to see them.
Oh man.
You got anybody you want to shout out, Isaiah?
No.
No?
Gucci.
No homies.
No.
What about the nigga Isaac? Shout out to the nigga Isaac, bro.
Shout
If
out
you're listening
Isaac.
to this, you know, hit us up with some beats.
Yo.
Let us know. We can shout you out. Homie Isaac made some beats, so let us know what's up.
Yeah, if you guys want some beats made, hit us up. We'll put you together with him.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty soon you'll hear one that he's making for us.
Pretty soon, hopefully.
Yo,
Hopefully.
Pod Kings podcast.
But, yeah.
There's too much going on right now in the world, honestly. Like, and not enough. Also,
So did y'all hear about those like tons and tons of people, CEOs stepping down?
Yeah.
It's wild, huh?
Have you heard about? We talked about it in one of our episodes. The whole Jeffrey Weinstein thing.
What about it?
You know, like apparently he owned an island where all these people took underage children and people to have sexual intercourse with them at this like private island, and it was owned by Jeffrey Weinstein or Einstein something.
Wait,
like
what?
that.
That's like true?
Yeah.
Wait,
and
it's true?
and
Yes.
Oprah was there.
Yeah, a lot of
Oprah was there? What?
no, dude, no. This is,
And Oprah
these
was
are
there?
facts, bro. Look it up right now. Look it up on your phone.
Check it out.
Check it out
You gotta
yourself.
see it.
Here, I'll look it up for you.
Look, Oprah was there. Tom Hanks. Who else? was
Jeffrey
there?
Epstein.
Okay, I reckon,
Check this out, bro. Let me get you one. But yeah, it was apparently he had this island where he got convicted of sex offender, and like they took him to jail because he basically owned this island where they would take underage children.
Okay.
He was
They
like
have
the
sexual
modern day
intercourse with
Michael
them.
Jackson.
But Michael Jackson had it was children.
But Michael Jackson
he
was
had
a
like
legend. We don't want to tarnish the name of Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
here.
But yeah, so they took him to jail, and apparently he committed suicide. And then his partner, who was his partner, Damien?
I don't know. I heard Donald Trump and him were friends.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Harvey Weinstein. Harvey Weinstein. Yeah.
Harvey Weinstein.
Harvey Weinstein. You haven't heard about this, bro?
No, I haven't heard of it.
Yeah,
I
apparently.
think he made one of the Avengers movies.
Apparently, he has a coronavirus. What a coincidence!
Wait.
Look.
What?
Apparently, he has a coronavirus.
When?
And he got it in prison.
Wait, this fool has coronavirus now?
Yep, and he got it in prison. What a coincidence, right? He's finna die.
He just bro.
You're gonna die.
What if
So,
this is
so you didn't even hear
wait,
the finish.
wait, what if
What?
this is the government implanting the coronavirus inside the prison systems?
Oh wow.
They've got it everywhere so far.
I would almost think that they would be not unhealthy, but recently healthy. I mean, they're all like, as far as males, buffer males, or like, you know, I wouldn't say bigger, you know, like
they're not
fatter
eating things that are
overdays.
good for them. Though,
No,
that's for sure.
no, but they're not eating things that are like killing them either. So, you know,
Slowly
like fast
killing
food,
them.
you know, like fast food and all that other stuff. You know, greasy oil.
They got
stuff.
fucking.
They work out all the time. They got
What do they got,
basketball.
tuna?
Yeah,
They got what they
basketball
got?
courts.
They got ramens,
They
a bunch
do?
of solid MSG
What the fuck?
stuff that's like processed.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, but we eat stuff too like that. You know what I'm saying?
Not as often as them.
You
I
make
mean,
some
what?
Spread.
Well, when's the last time you had fast food? Processed cheese. There you go, right
Yes,
there. You got a
it
cheeseburger, processed cheese, right there, fam.
I don't know.
Right
I've,
there,
been
fam.
I've been making fajitas here
True.
and rice.
I haven't eaten a lot of home cooked food since this whole quarantine has been going on.
Dude, you have to eat food from home right now. Why would you go anywhere else to eat?
What?
You said you haven't been eating at home?
I have. That's what I said. But I have been eating.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if you're eating at fast food places right now, you're crazy.
What, bro?
No.
Low-key, I be eating
Corona, homie.
I mean, Corona.
We all have it, bro.
Where, bro? Honestly, I would almost. Honestly, it's really weird because right before, when I was working at First Watch, as Corona started, they started cleaning and sanitizing the restaurant like crazy, like every hour. After someone would leave the table, we would come and clean the table and wipe it down. But then every hour, a busser would wipe down all the empty tables and sanitize them, and would make sure, like, okay, if that person got up and I didn't sanitize that table that hour, I would make sure to sanitize that table as soon as they got up. So it was almost like that place had never been more clean, and people were told not to eat there, So it's really weird how every place was like dedicated to be super, super clean, but they weren't dedicated to be super, super clean before. It's like, what?
That is very true.
Really weird. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, that's good that they, like, started cleaning, though.
That is very true.
It is good.
I mean, it's gotta be like that, like you said, all the time.
True.
Isn't that crazy that Julio's shut down?
I guess.
Okay, like, done. Like, the company no longer
Set on
exists.
fire.
Like,
Nobody else is ever going.
Everybody got
Like-
fired.
There was a fire
Yeah,
that
like
started, and
coronavirus.
nobody else can ever go back up in there.
What the fuck? But yeah,
Come on,
Crazy
for real.
stuff.
It burned down the whole building.
like the,
it didn't burn down the whole building. Too.
It burned down the whole kitchen and dining area.
Did it really?
It just didn't burn down the bar area, luckily.
That's crazy.
wait, y'all's Julio's?
The one that
I thought all Julio's.
No, they all shut down. But this is
Oh.
what just happened to the one at Grapevine.
Y'all caught on fire?
They caught on fire. Afterwards. It's because there's like a little electrical plant in the back, and that's caught on fire before. So what I'm
Really?
guessing is that it caught on fire and
And
maybe
no one
led
was
on to the
there?
Julio's because nobody was there.
Damn.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? That's crazy. But yeah, a lot of restaurants are shutting down. What if this is like the start of something ridiculous, bro? Like,
Okay, so like if you think about it, like we were talking about earlier, martial law. Every state has to go into martial law, and we're all kind of used to it, right?
Texas will be the first one to say, "Yeah, I'm going."
Well, there's been 7 states. So apparently, the states that come next is Texas and Colorado, and then you have California, New York, Texas, Colorado, New Jersey, Rhode Island, like all like a big major states, being put on like this soft lockdown. Then eventually you have that martial law, and then let's just say because of everyone, like if they had to quarantine everyone for this virus, wouldn't they almost make everyone take a vaccine for it?
yeah.
Well, if they can.
So are they gonna
The
come
thing is,
into
there's
our
not enough
houses?
hospitals and doctors to be like,
Exactly.
and places to be giving these out. If everybody's gonna rush in at once to try to go get it,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But they would have to slowly distribute. But I'm saying, if it got to the point, which is, I think, which is what I think they're kind of doing now, is waiting to the point where every state or every city is worse enough to where they technically need to shut it down, and then it's like, okay, well, I don't know, maybe they're just trying to save money. But if like let's say the entire United States gets shut down because of this virus, they're just gonna make only the six people take the vaccine.
I mean,
Does that make sense to you as like a leader?
No.
Because just because you're sick doesn't mean, just because you're not sick doesn't mean you don't have the virus. People who are asymptomatic, or people can be asymptomatic and not show any symptoms and have the virus. You're just carriers of it. So yeah, they're probably gonna make everyone take the vaccine.
And then also, it's gonna take forever to like manufacture this vaccine.
So imagine being like forced to be under quarantine, and now you're living in martial law for like 3 or 4 months. You kind of become used to it. The entire world changes, bro.
I'm going up to a Walmart and just walking out with stuff.
The entire world
possible.
changed.
So that's a good idea too, because it also depends on how people react. You know, guns have gone up like crazy. So is ammo.
Really?
Like the sales skyrocketing, bro. I was looking online because like I'm looking for one as well. Ammo sold out. Certain guns, certain like parts for guns sold out.
What?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
People are
arming themselves. Yeah, and they have the very right so. Very right so, because it's like, I mean, I don't know, bro. The government wants you to do something, you know. They're gonna force you to, but then it's like if the entire community reacts a different way, and you know, no, we're just gonna start raiding shit. That's gonna get real crazy.
It's gonna be one day that they are able to do that, and then all stores are gonna be shut down after that.
You think so?
But
yeah, because the store's not gonna want to reopen after.
They're not gonna want to restore, but they can get broken into. And then after that, what after that, if as I'm saying, it all depends on how America reacts. If America reacts like that as the government, how do you react to people breaking into stores? Do you go ahead? Do you You're saying, do you go ahead and resupply that store? No. So now that store and that community is out of food because a certain part of the community wanted to act, a certain way.
Well, we'll see what happens. I mean, we'll see if this like whole martial law thing even happens, though. You know, there's no guarantees.
You think how long it'll take until we actually start realizing?
I think in 30 days, at the 30-day mark of us being quarantined, they're gonna like start letting us know a lot more stuff.
Like what?
But
I don't think they're gonna. I mean, no.
I don't think they're gonna let us know.
They don't let us know anything, bro. It's scary. It scares the.
No,
American
I mean like
people.
for how long we're gonna be shut down. I think they're gonna be like, we're gonna be shut down through this end of the year, this many months, whatever.
I think it's showing that we're gonna be shut down that
Really?
long. I think it's showing.
I think.
Did you see that? Did you see that map of like how the United States progressed? Yeah, and right now we're on right now. What step would you say that the entire United States is on?
Out of like how many?
What do you mean? So like, you know how it showed like one stage where you take no precautions, some, and then strict.
It was 4, right?
Guess what?
It was only 3.
The U.S. is third in the most infected countries.
No.
And we're taking, honestly, I would say like close to that. Like,
what?
I would say close to that. We're like taking no precautions on that map. So I'd say we're gonna hit the reddest real quick. Like we're on that track, bro. We're on that track.
Are we really on that track right now?
We're on that track because we're not taking enough. Like, even with, like I just said a few weeks ago, San Francisco, maybe it's not like it's just that city. But California, 56%, bro. That's one out of every 2. Over.
So you think this is just gonna be like some zombie shit, or what?
No, I don't think it's the end of the world. It's a transition into a different environment. It's a transition into a different.
Is this Hitler?
No.
Hitler stage?
No.
You don't think so?
We're in a transitioning society right now.
What are we transitioning to?
Good ass question, bro. I'm almost really scared as of if the dollar bill is even going to be worth anything, to be completely honest with you. Imagine every major city having to go into quarantine and them like locking down because they just waited to the last minute for whatever reason. Because they don't want American people to freak out. But maybe you want to take over the world and you want to enforce martial law because you can do that with the virus. If the virus gets so bad in your country, you can't. I mean, I don't fucking know too, bro, because I just saw online that the military is infected as well.
They're getting it.
The military is crazy infected, yeah.
I would expect it to be like.
That's what I'm saying. So like, it's really crazy because you're fighting an invisible. You're not an invisible enemy. You can't stop it.
Like you don't know who's a good or bad guy nowadays. It's ridiculous.
So I mean, I don't know. Maybe you just.
What do you think, Damon? Like, I don't know. It's just. It's crazy stuff.
There's a lot of variables, I would say. There's a lot of variables. A lot.
I don't know. I think I'd be one of those people that just walked into a Walmart and walked out with a couple TVs though.
Would you really?
Probably.
God.
A couple, you only need one.
You'd be that guy with like 10 rolls of toilet paper.
They don't have toilet paper, so I'm going for what they do got. TVs.
Wow. You can start selling them.
Who
Dude,
knows?
I saw there was
No
a
one's gonna
deal.
buy anything, you know what I'm saying?
A 54-inch, like a flat screen TV was for like $250.
I'm sure, bro.
I was like, damn.
I'm sure, bro, because that's not what people need right now, bro. People aren't gonna be able to spend money. People don't have money right now.
Dude, you're right.
I'd tell them either TV or some Xbox and PlayStations. I'd be like, come on, you need something to do while you're
True. While you're quarantined and shit.
exactly.
You know, fighting for your life. That's crazy, bro. That's
I
crazy.
don't think it's the end of the world. No,
No.
just a transitioning society. We're moving into something that's like gonna be real different, real different. Yeah.
Chip. Hashtag. The chip.
The chip.
The chip.
I
It's
don't
coming.
know, man. Damien was saying something about Walmart having their own insurance now. That's about to come through.
Having what?
Their own health insurance.
Who?
Walmart. Yeah.
Walmart.
Literally having like their own health insurance.
You want to go to the dentist? Go to Walmart.
Yeah. You
What
know how
the-
they have all that dental. They have.
You need a checkup.
anything.
You need like a what's the thing?
Like
called?
a physical?
Need a
what?
physical?
Go to Walmart.
Go
Because
to
they've got
Walmart.
the eyesight.
Uh-huh.
They've got the.
They got the pharmacy. They got a
What?
You
whole
need
bunch
some
of
counseling
other-
because you got some problems going on.
Go to Walmart.
$1 per minute.
Over
Go
at
to Walmart.
Over at the hardware section.
The garden.
Bro, Walmart is gonna be competing with Amazon like crazy. What if Walmart started delivery?
After
I think they do, don't they?
after you've seen these doctors and you need your prescription filled out, just go right on over to the pharmacy. Oh, you're hungry now? You gotta eat. You might as well go buy some food while you're
Over
here.
at the food section.
Dude, it's an all-in-one stop, bro. I don't think I would
is.
invest my money into Walmart. Bro, but honestly, I heard that, or I didn't hear, I read that Elon Musk is gonna be the first trillionaire.
What?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure Jeff Bezos was that.
no, he's a
You
billionaire.
think he's found like out a lot
A
of stuff?
trillionaire.
What?
He's gonna be a trillionaire, yeah.
How? What?
Because he's founded so many companies. He owns Tesla, SpaceX. There's a company called the Boeing Company. There's a company called Neuralink, and then something AI. But the AI, Elon Musk believes that AI has the ability to destroy human race.
What?
So it's the AI company specifically for non-harmful AI. Yeah, so it's really cool. And this one specific company, the Boeing Company, it's working on, I'm sure you heard of it, the underground tunnel for like the electric cars to go like 200 miles an hour underground. That can put you from like,
What?
Yeah. And the train, like the...
Whoa. You're telling me he's creating a car that's gonna go underground?
He's creating a like subway for like electric vehicles, yes. That has the ability to travel to up to 200 miles an hour. If the car has the ability to travel that fast, yeah.
Damn.
Because electric cars can be...
Do you believe in Hollow Earth?
No.
What about flat Earth?
No.
I mean, could you
Bro,
imagine
this
how
is-
underground they could go
This
and find
is
something
so
out?
that question is real a good question, because if you look at the Bible doesn't actually say that the world is round. The Bible almost actually makes it seem as if it's a dome,
It's flat. It's true.
like a dome. So like,
Have you ever seen
like a snow globe,
Uh-huh.
like flat on one side and curvy on one side.
Mhm.
I don't know about the dome part, but I think it's just flat. There might not be something above us, but
Like
around
The
us,
Simpsons,
yes.
that episode of The Simpsons, the
No.
movie. I think it was the movie where
No,
they went into
Marcos.
that dome.
Yes, but no, because it's still like there is no dome. I don't believe there's a dome. People have probably been to the moon, but
Well, you think we're a piece of paper, a map?
Okay, so if Earth is flat. What are the other states then? What are the other states? What are the other planets?
Are they real?
Then is the moon real?
The moon is real.
Okay, so then nothing else is around us?
What do
This
you mean
is just the
nothing
sun?
else?
So our moon is real,
Mhm.
but none of Jupiter's 9 moons are real. Jupiter isn't real.
Have we seen them?
And
Have
the
we
sun
seen
is
them?
real?
Have we
The sun's
seen?
also real.
That's what I'm saying, exactly.
Have you seen any of those moons?
That's what I'm saying, exactly.
What
You've
are
seen
those planets?
pictures.
Venus. What about Venus?
But you've seen pictures, right?
Okay, well, I'm saying...
Just like how you've seen pictures of making you think that the Earth could be round, right?
Pictures are deceiving.
You can't believe every picture you see.
Okay, so can you see air?
No.
But do you believe it's
not
there?
a picture, though.
True.
Okay, so exactly.
Is it a picture?
So I can believe in something that's not there, and
I can believe in something I can see.
and be correct.
I can believe in something I
Uh,
can see.
uh.
Look, you want to see air? I'll show you air right here. That's air. I can see it.
You saw air? Is that air?
Yeah, that's
That was smoke. That was smoke.
air.
Smoke.
True. I can see that.
It's actually not smoke.
Smoke.
It's vape. Or
Vapor. There you go. No, I don't know. See? Good question, huh?
But anyways, I think we're gonna have you come back on another day, Isaiah. Like this has all been really good. But we're
You
gonna
have
need
a lot to say, my man.
We're gonna need a part 2.
You want to
for
finish
this.
it with something off, like really, really, like, all right, like, this is what I'll finish it with. Just a quick fact that could fuck our world up.
Yeah. Give us your wisdom, anything.
That's a real good question, and honestly, I'm humbled by this.
Of course. You're our guest today.
But I don't know. I feel like I've said some good stuff.
You have.
Mhm.
Leave us with something dope. Mic drop.
Anything, bro. Think deep.
Clock is ticking.
Change to the presidency or something. Congress.
No.
All right. Well, look. Anyways, this that camera or this camera. Tell the world what you got going on and where we can find you on the socials and everything.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, I don't even know my fucking...
Oh, what's your
Honestly,
tweet?
I don't, bro. That's a good
Yeah.
question. And honestly, my ad name is hella weird. It's hella confusing, honestly, I think.
Give us your ad names. We gotta hear them.
Oh, it's not. It's at 1SAA_13. So it's at like Isaiah 13.
Okay.
Okay. Is that
That's
what,
Twitter.
your Instagram
That's
or
Twitter.
Twitter?
Twitter.
Twitter?
Yeah,
What's your
that's
what's your
Twitter.
snap?
What about your Instagram? Throw us your Instagram.
Let me see my Instagram. My Instagram is Isaiah Salazar 97.
Okay. Cool. Well,
Okay.
we appreciate you for coming on to the show.
It was
Straight up.
really,
We would be honored
Informative.
to have you back again another day.
This has been real.
yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
If you got anything else to say, throw it out there.
If you have any topics you want us to talk about, we can search up with you. Yeah. Let us know. You know.
Yeah, bro. Honestly, y'all can do some research that I take up the question of good presidents versus bad presidents. Maybe do some
That's a
research.
good one.
Maybe do
That's a
some
good one.
maybe do some research. Do some research on that. You know.
You know.
Yeah.
Is Trump really good or bad?
We'll
Question
find
mark?
out. We'll find out. Follow us on Twitter at PodKings Podcast.
Yeah, Parkins
We got big moves coming. You guys don't really know what we were doing the other day, but we got some stuff going on. You're gonna see it very soon.
Definitely, we got some big moves, guys. Soon you'll be seeing us. You won't only just be hearing us, but you'll be seeing us.
Yep, Marcos.
So,
Bam. Hit it right on the head. Follow us on Twitter. We want to hear more questions from y'all. We appreciate it at Joshua Ripper or whatever your name was on Twitter. We appreciate our audience.
Definitely.
I don't have your name pulled up right now, or else I would get it right. But I'm pretty sure it was Joshua Ripper.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate it. Send in your questions, whatever you got.
Definitely, guys. And just remember to always be sanitizing clean out there. You know, this whole corona thing is still happening.
Yep, wash your hands.
It hasn't stopped yet. It's getting worse, so just keep staying inside. Take it serious.
Stay inside. You know, don't fucking be going out to the clubs.
Yeah. The ones that are made up because they're all closed.
Well, whatever. Just stay home.
The underground ones.
Oh yeah, dude, those are crazy. I bet you.
Just stay home, but
The cult ones.
we'll see you guys on the next podcast.
Definitely.
Peace.